People don't care about the truth on social media when a lie is more entertaining, and here's why. What's good, everybody? It's Vaughn, and this is where you get that knowledge you don't get in college. So go ahead and scroll into the description, click the link next to Webull, and collect your 12 free stocks. So before I get this video started, I want to go ahead and share a clip with you from Elon Musk where he expresses why social media is a lie.
But one of the issues with social media, it's been pointed out by many people, is that I think maybe particularly Instagram, people look like they have a much better life than they really do.
Right.
So
by design.
Yeah, people are posting pictures of when they're really happy. They're modifying those pictures to be better looking. Even if they're not modifying the pictures, they're at least selecting the pictures for the best lighting, the best angle. So people basically seem they're way better looking than they basically really are.
Right.
And they're way happier seeming than they really are. So if you look at everyone on Instagram, you might think, man, there are all these happy, beautiful people, and I'm not that good looking and I'm not happy. So I must suck, and that's gonna make people sad. So when in fact, those people you think are super happy, actually not that happy. Some of them are really depressed. They're very sad. Some of the happiest seeming people, actually some of the saddest people in reality. And nobody looks good all the time. It doesn't matter who you are. So I think things like that can make people quite sad.
Well,
just by comparison, because you just sort of people generally think of themselves relative to others. We are constantly rebaselining our expectations. And you can see this, say, if you watch some show like Naked and Afraid, or if you just go and try living in the woods by yourself for a while, and you'll learn that civilization is quite great. It has a lot of it. People want to come back to civilization pretty fast on Naked and Afraid.
The whole concept of social media is so that you can socialize and communicate with your friends. It's gotten to a point where people are leveraging their platform to deceive their following because they understand that things that people perceive, they believe. But they fail to realize that deception is one of the quickest ways to gain little things and lose big things. A lie with a purpose is one of the worst kind and the most profitable. And this is something that some influencers understand, and they use it to their advantage. But in due time, they'll realize that the things that you abuse, you lose. A wise man once said it takes 20 years to build your reputation and 5 minutes to lose it. Another critical component of Elon's message is the fact that social media is a highlight of an individual's life. So they're showing you all of the highs and none of the lows. From that small glimpse of their life, you believe that everything is fine and dandy.
Creating a conclusion based on a glimpse of an individual's reality will lead you to believe that the grass is greener on the other side, when in reality, the grass is only green where you water it. But many people refuse to water the grass that they were given, and they choose to focus on how other people are living. And by doing this, you're doing yourself a disservice because you could be using your time more wisely. Instead of consuming and assuming, you could be constructive and productive. I would like to share another short video that relates to the topic.
Too many kids focused on what other kids are doing. And this has always been a thing. It's just that social media highlights this to a level that's never been seen before, comparing themselves to the highlights of their age groups, but now they're comparing themselves to 25-year-olds, 26-year-olds. They haven't been through any of the life experiences that these people have been through. You can't constantly be comparing yourself to others, and you just have to focus on the process. I don't think that social media causes the anxiety, the depression, the things like this. I think it's a level of comparison, and that comes with or without social media, but you have to determine how you let that control your life.
And I know this from experience because there's people that look at my life and they think that I have it all figured out. Oh, I moved to Jamaica and I'm building a house and I take my mom on trips, but I'm human just like you. And the truth is, I don't have it all figured out. I'm still figuring things out as we go, and I'm still learning every day. And a lot of the times as I get older, I begin to realize how wrong I was about things earlier on in my life. What this journey of life has taught me is that it's all about trial and error, because you have to fail in order to prevail. But it's all about seeking and understanding, because as we get older, we're grasping a much better understanding of life and how things work. And based on the information that we consume, you'll be able to leverage that knowledge to your advantage. So yes, it's true. There's a ton of lies on social media, but that doesn't mean that you have to be one of those liars too. Although social media can be used to deceive, it can help you achieve whatever you desire before you retire. Instead of allowing social media to distract you, you can use your platform so that you can have a huge impact. I remember way back when I was just starting out on this journey, I was telling so many people about how I wanted to start a business and how I was going to do this, how I was going to build my business credit. And there's so many people that was telling me, oh, not everybody can be a business owner and this, that, and the third. But what they failed to realize, and I didn't quite completely understand at the time, is that every individual is a business. Whether or not you're a successful one is dependent on you. Every single person watching this has a personal brand, but whether or not your brand is in demand depends on your plan. The greater the plan, the more people will be a fan. If they don't know you, you're not the person that they'll go to. And that's why you have to be intentional with your platforms and provide value, because everyone on this planet is valuable, but you have to figure out within yourself, what values do you have to provide to the universe first, and then you can disseminate that knowledge, and it might even be better than the information that they provide in college. But let me keep it a buck with you. The truth is that it doesn't even matter if social media is a lie. It doesn't even matter if there's people on these platforms that are deceiving you and you actually believe some of that deception. Because the greatest deception that men suffer from is their own opinion. It's what you say about yourself. When you look in that mirror, what do you see? Because that's the most important thing. It's the only thing that matters. Because what you believe about you is going to determine what you do. So you could choose to hope and pray and expect it to happen on another day, or you could just work. Because we both know that faith without work is dead. So let's get to the bread. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so that you're notified every time I make a new post. Until next time.